Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into a unique blend of drama, comedy, romance, and a touch of sci-fi, all wrapped up in a story about love, loneliness, and the end of the world. The story follows Petersen, a man who stays eerily calm even after hearing that an asteroid is heading toward Earth, with just 3 weeks left to live. Oh, and to make matters worse, his wife literally walks out on him the moment the news breaks. Classic, right? While the rest of the world spirals into chaos, Dodge keeps going through the motions, until fate, and maybe a little cosmic irony, brings him face to face with his quirky, free-spirited neighbor, Penny. The movie is called Seeking a Friend for the End of the World, released in 2012 and sitting at a solid 6.7 on IMDb. If you haven't seen it yet, buckle up, because this is one emotional road trip you won't forget. I hope you enjoy watching my recap, and as quick reminder, this video contains spoilers. As the world braces for annihilation, news breaks that a colossal asteroid named Matilda, measuring 70 miles wide, is on a direct collision course with Earth. Efforts to intercept and destroy it have failed, and humanity is given just 3 weeks to live. Sitting in stunned silence, Petersen and his wife Linda listen to the grim broadcast from their car parked roadside. Without a word, Linda abruptly exits the vehicle and walks away, leaving Dodge alone. The next day, Dodge returns to his sparsely populated office, where he works as an insurance salesman. While others descend into chaos, indulgence, or despair, Dodge seems untouched, still going through the motions. Even his loyal housekeeper Elsa shows up for her regular cleaning, despite his protests that it's no longer necessary. At a farewell party hosted by friends, Dodge tries to connect but remains adrift. Back at his apartment, he reflects on a long-lost love, Olivia. His introspection is interrupted when he notices his eccentric neighbor, Penny, crying on the fire escape. She reveals she just broke up with her boyfriend Owen, blaming him for costing her a final chance to see her family in England. Later, Penny returns some long overdue mail that had been delivered to her apartment. Among the letters is one that confirms Linda had been unfaithful, prompting Dodge to spiral. He attempts suicide with a bizarre cocktail of cough syrup and window cleaner, but instead wakes up the next morning, alive, groggy, and tethered to a stray dog with a note reading simply, "Sorry." Dodge adopts the dog and names him accordingly. As he sifts through the rest of his mail, Dodge discovers a letter from Olivia, explaining her reasons for leaving him and confessing that he was the great love of her life. That night, chaos erupts outside Dodge's apartment. He finds Penny and Owen together but quickly leads them out to safety. Once away from the riot, Dodge proposes a deal: if Penny helps him track down Olivia, he'll get her to a pilot who can fly her to England. She agrees, and the two set off on an impromptu road trip. Along the way, they're picked up by a philosophical truck driver who, during a stop, confesses that he hired a hitman to end his life before the asteroid hits. Ironically, he is gunned down shortly afterward. Dodge and Penny bury the man with the shovels he thoughtfully brought along. Their journey next leads to a kitschy, overly friendly diner called Friendly's. What starts as a quirky birthday celebration turns into a wild party. As the night unravels into an orgy, Dodge and Penny escape and, caught up in the moment, share an intimate connection. In Camden, after being temporarily arrested for speeding, the duo meet Spec, an old flame of Penny's and an apocalypse-prepped military man. He lets Penny contact her family using his satellite phone and lends them a car. During the final leg of their journey, Dodge and Penny grow closer, emotionally and romantically. When they reach Olivia's house, Dodge chooses not to reconnect but instead leaves a note. Penny is confused but says nothing. The pair then head to Somerset County to visit Dodge's estranged father, Frank. The reunion is tense but ultimately healing, and they share a heartfelt evening together. After Penny falls asleep, Dodge gently places her on a small airplane piloted by Frank, her ticket home. He confesses that she's the love of his life before watching the plane disappear into the sky. Back in his apartment, Dodge finds Elsa still cleaning. Despite the futility, he tells her he'll see her next Thursday. But the news brings a jolt: Matilda is arriving 1 week ahead of schedule. With just 16 hours left, Dodge finds Penny has returned. She confronts him about leaving her behind, and he admits it was a terrible mistake. They reconcile, deeply. That was recap of Seeking a Friend for the End of the World. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed my recap, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe to not miss videos like this.